That's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Well, you know that Kawhi Leonard has an incredible reach with his arms, but even his hands are just massive, measured at 10 inches long and 11 inches wide. Wow.
Well, to give some perspective on Leonard's hand size that Greg was talking about, Clark, those measurements, 11 by 10, are what you typically would find on 7-footers. Well, this kid's 6'6", 6'7".
Yeah, and I'm 6'9", and I'm about 9 by 7, okay?
Oh.
So that just lets you know.
Wow.
The only other hands comparable to that, Dr. J.
Huge. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Washington.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Gortat's checked in for Nene. Markieff Morris comes in for J.J. Hickson. Porter's checked in for Jared Dudley. And Beal subbed in for Marcus Thornton. Washington shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
Sessions with it. He's picked up by Parker. Porter dishes to Gortat. Soft touch off the glass.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Parker drives in. Rebound by the Wizards.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Morris. The shot's good. Sessions making him pay. And now a 7-point Wizards lead. And so we conclude the first half. Washington out in front. They're up by 7. And we'll be back right after this.
Get ready to go, Wizards!
The second half just about to get going here.
Well, Wall had a great quarter. 10 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive side. I mean, his play on D has been a huge factor for them as he continues to get steal after steal.
And guys, as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance.
The talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. Porter is out there with Markieff Morris. Then it's Nene in at the center, filling out the middle. That's Randy Whitman's 5 as we get into the second half.
Shot's good.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Shooting one.
Tim Duncan, even in his advanced years, showing you that great vision and still getting it done.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Here's Wall, and the rebound goes to Duncan.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there. I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
Blocking foul.
Gortat's checked in for Nene.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the Wizards. Marcin Gortat.
90 seconds now into the second half. And Wall kicks to Beal. Morris against Aldridge. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Beal in the corner. Can't get it to go. And the Spurs going the other way now. Now here's the fast break. Parker leading the way. Nobody near Leonard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 4th assist in this one. This season, Clark, the Spurs kept on winning as usual. They passed the Lakers, in fact, for the best winning percentage all time for a franchise.
Well, some of that has to do with the struggles the Lakers had last season, but more of it is credit to the Spurs. Consistency and high-quality play has been who they are and have been for 2 decades.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And with the Spurs and their winning percentage, it's right above 60. Not bad for a team that joined the NBA back in 1977.
For the Wizards, Hickson comes in for Morris, and Dudley subbed in for Otto Porter Jr.
A lot of the Spurs' success, guys, with their winning percentage has come since the 90s. The way they are put together, who knows how high they can push that franchise winning percentage.
And the Wizards making a change here. Morris is checked in. Parker against Wall. There's a screen. Kicks it to Aldridge. It's stolen by Morris. For the finish. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker. Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they've bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
That is good. That's now 8 points here for Beal.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Here's Marjanovic. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Nene, he's checked in for Washington. 52 seconds left to play in the 3rd. From deep, Green. Rebounded by Dudley. Wizards leading by 5. Beal gets a wide open look. Beal with another miss. Spurs have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the 3rd quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
It's Wall with the drop. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Feeds to Beal. Looking for Gortat. He gets it there. Shot is no good. And here's Green outside. And no good, trying to get 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Wizards lead by 2. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up next. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The 4th quarter of action getting started. Here's Wall. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. On the court for San Antonio. Kawhi Leonard is out there with West. And it's Duncan. And it's Mills. And it's Martin in at the 2-guard spot. Leonard, the pass to Mills. to tie it up. And the layup good by West. West has got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Good.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Hills with it. He's picked up by Wall. Duncan dishes to West. Gortat with the steal. The pass to Beal. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Now it's a 5-point Wizards lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Washington.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He told the guys that for now, he wants to see them back off the three-point shot, saying all our offense doesn't need to come from perimeter jump shots. Let's get the ball inside for some high percentage looks.
Inside, here's Gortat, and Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Here's Porter. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And the Wizards lead by 5. Parker kicks to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Offensive rebound. Aldridge. And there's the bucket. Stand with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Beal's shot is good.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Parker passes to Leonard. Duncan right side. Aldridge kicks to Green. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
Porter dishes to Gortat. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting them get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And Wall with the slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Spurs trail by 6. And here's Leonard from 3. Does not score for only the second time in 7 shots this game. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That's foul number 2 for him. And Wall kicks to Beal. Good on the 3-point